Yesterday, an appeals court set a preliminary date, basically said, save the date, January 24th, Kari Lake, because that is when we will most likely allow you and your legal team to come in before a three-judge panel on this appellate court and make the case as to why you think the Arizona gubernatorial race was rigged. Now, Kari Lake already lost in the lower court. It was outright dismissed because, as the judge put it at the time, you didn't provide any evidence at all to back up any of your claims. And you made a lot of claims. You had 10 claims when you came into my court. I had to dismiss 8 because they were so outlandish. I left 2 in place, gave you the opportunity. You had no evidence. I have no choice but to dismiss. And of course, Kari Lake announced that she was going to appeal that, which she has. So now we could look forward to January 24th as the possible date for the oral arguments to take place. Here's the problem Kari Lake has, though. Katie Hobbs was sworn in as the governor of Arizona on Monday. So she's already the governor, and you're not Kari Lake, even though yesterday she did an interview and she introduced herself as the rightful governor of Arizona. And that's cute and all, but that doesn't actually hold any legal standing. There is literally no mechanism in place anywhere in the United States to overturn the results of an election, especially after an individual has already been sworn in. But here's the thing. This election challenge that Kari Lake has filed, none of this is about actually overturning that election. The only reason Kari Lake is doing any of this is because she fears becoming irrelevant. If there's one thing that terrifies Republicans more than losing an election, it's losing the public. And that is what could very easily happen to Kari Lake if she just lets this lawsuit die. If she hadn't appealed it, we wouldn't be talking about her, would we? Nobody would be talking about her. I'm sure she'd still get a couple spots on these really obscure right-wing shows, but that's not going to be enough to keep her in the actual spotlight. She's had her speaking engagements. As it stands right now, there doesn't appear to be any more on the horizon. She's got to fix that. She has to become a staple of the Republican Party before she can let the lawsuits die. Because if the lawsuits die before she lines up more speaking gigs, before she signs a contract with Fox News or Newsmax, which a lot of people seem to think that could be in her future, if she disappears from the limelight before those things happen, then those things likely aren't going to happen. So she'll face the sanctions, right? She's already been sanctioned for $33,000. That's pocket change. She'll face the consequences, but she will do whatever it takes to keep the lawsuit alive, because right now, that's the only thing keeping her career and relevancy alive.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.